Hey folks, a late one tonight again. So we're 157 days into Trump's presidency, Trump's reign, and 157 comes to the Simpsons, and it also comes to Trump is king, and it also comes to Tesla time machine. It also comes to human time machine. It comes to actor the exchange. Think of central casting moving one in and out, and maybe a few more. So it's an interesting number, 157. And have you checked out my tweets? Hey Vanessa, have you checked out my tweets? I've done a load on the F1 film. I watched it again this evening actually because I really enjoy it, and yeah, it's really good, really cool, and lots of Easter eggs, lots of Easter eggs. As I said yesterday, there's a great image of Trump Vegas, so the Las Vegas Trump Hotel. Hey Mel, there's reference to JFK Jr. So John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. 320. They talk about the car going at speeds of 320 miles, sorry, 320 kilometers, which I think equates to about either 200 or 180. I know there's stuff that I've seen them posted about it, like 180. And there's a bit where I thought it was Brad Pitt said it, but maybe the timeline's changed, but it was actually the girl says it in the open, well, first few 10, 15 minutes of the film. It says, you know what numbers? Oh, we've got 17 in the chat. 4 thumbs up, 174. It's gone to 14, but just as I'm saying, but it looked like it was 17. That's 144, which is 144,000. King Solomon. 145 is Sonny Hayes, which is the great character in the film. But what was I saying? Yeah, so the girl says, you know what, you know how numbers work. I thought it was Brad Pitt said that yesterday. Anyway, I noticed it was her today. And they've got different versions as we watch it. Anything's possible, folks. Anything's absolutely possible. But it's interesting how we take information in, how we process it, how we remember it, and then it's interesting what you're film back because you see new things, you see things that you thought you heard, but then you heard it in a different place. But who knows? The thing is, there's no real way to check other than what my memory was. I'm sure if we go back, it's always been that way, but it's not out of the realms of possibility that there's different versions as we watch. If we're in a multiverse, some versions of the or definitions of the multiverse say that it changes literally second by second. It's a frequency each time whatever we choose is there, but our brain puts it together. Our virtual reality headset puts it together. So, virtual. Okay, VAR, the football, the soccer technology to check for offsides. That's 41. King, Alien 41. But DRS in the bit in Formula One where you can open the flaps up at the back and it gets more, you can go quicker at certain parts on the track is also 41. So it's interesting these acronyms in sports and how two of them, two major ones, are both 41. King, that came to me when I was watching the film. Alien 41, good 41, coin 41, USA 41. Yeah, interesting. I was having a chat with some friends at the movies tonight, and it was funny. We talked about the possibility of one of them being a super soldier. We'd said that before, but then maybe Terminator, and also how we both process information differently, but we have a commonality in the movie and other subjects. But it's interesting. A lot of things make sense, even though they appear on the outside not to. But then when you get a bit more info, a bit more insight, things do, which is always interesting, always fascinating. But yeah, yeah, and a great score from Hans Zimmer. I met Hans Zimmer. I met him the evening that England lost in the World Cup semi-final in 2018, and I was in the Albert Hall of all places, having an event with him, not in the actual main concert area, but one of the side rooms. But there's still quite a few people there. But I got to meet him, and he was saying, "Can anyone check the football?" Oh, we were watching it because I was trying to watch the football and listen to Hans Zimmer. Two major things I wanted to go to, and they were both on at exactly the same time. But a great composer. Worked with Nolan for a long time. Yeah, who knows where everyone, what side. But they're central casting. But in terms of the artwork, and I liked Hans when I met him. Quite beady eyes, quite quite piercing eyes, quite jovial. But who knows? A little bit of not exactly, but similar to maybe Andrew Lloyd Webber. Um, both great composers. Um, yeah, but it's a great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. Has anyone seen it? Yeah, film. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? Um, I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but Daddy Trump. I did tweets on it, but that was fun. The Dutch guy from NATO. NATO is 50 Donald, and you notice how they were reversing it, like NATO one way, and then um, they were spelling it, yeah, OTAN, I guess, the other way. That's almost like red team, blue team, and red team, blue team is 145, which is Sonny Hayes, which is the character in the film, the stage is set. I like that signature. It's nice. Um, what we got here? What was I saying? I think signature 133 to check. I've done that for a few months, a few weeks. Done it ages ago and then did it again recently. I think it's 130. Might be. Maybe it's 127. What is it? Is it 133? Porco, are you there, Bob? Are you there? Bob, are you there? Bob. So Paul's there, my cousin. 20 in the chat. 8 thumbs up, 208. Quantum System. Paul Dennis Bushnell. I said on 720. Completely, just after 7, just before 720. 720 is the number that Trump Tower is on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue 117 manifestation. Or manifesting, I should say. But yeah, Daddy. That's funny. Daddy had to use some strong words. Nice. Anyway, folks, it's good. It's exciting times. Exciting times, and it's nice when we get the few Easter eggs in major films entertaining. The best is yet to come. Best is yet to come. Get on my TikTok. You'll see some new stuff there soon. There's been new stuff this week, and even on Instagram, some on there as well. And I've got my scaler in my pocket, but links it below if you want to get one. All right, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. 158 is a big number, and I'll share that with you.